is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Left side here, taken in by Metcalf. Down inside the 10, and he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf, his third touchdown of the game and fifth on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. That time, a 9-play drive. And it's DK Metcalf who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29. The Patriots offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge, an opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Now Brady. So nothing doing there. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Give them the completion. No gain. But let's focus in on that tackle. Open field tackling, the hardest thing to do in the game, I believe.
But when you get outside the tackle box, it becomes a numbers game. The defense had more than they could block. Dancing to his left. Boy, he almost did that himself, but it looks like he's about a foot or two short. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker, and it's 4th.
That looked great when he first took off because, in my mind, there was room to run, and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. Roethlisberger will throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
His big game continues. 10 catches now and another first down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now he's going to get it on the jet sweep. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Now it's Roethlisberger. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Steelers first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. Roethlisberger. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be second down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. Now Roethlisberger to throw, and he'll get it right back to Washington. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right, they need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. They'll look to throw here on first down. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
And I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the 3rd quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
Fights loose. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 3 tight ends up front here. 3rd and goal. They'll try again. And this time he's going to lose yardage as they push him back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
This has not been a fun game for this defense. They've definitely had their share of struggles, but they needed to make a play right there, and they finally get it done on 3rd and goal.
So on 4th down here, Mike Tomlin says, let's just get 3. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. New England trying to get a place on offense. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up. 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Brady. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Brady. That is caught. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes I think cornerbacks can benefit from the fact that quarterbacks might just forget about the idea that they might be near the line of scrimmage. How about the anticipation there, sneaking in and making a big play in the backfield?
And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that gets them back within 10. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Roethlisberger. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Oh, what a juke into space. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 23 yards on the play. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
Now a first carry for their fullback. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. This is where, 4th quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
Well, you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering whether they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Steelers are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point attempt here still to come. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. 5 plays there on that drive. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. And they can't bring him down. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And they were ultra confident coming in, that's for sure. They had won 7 straight, but number 8 not looking to be in the cards right now. Here's Brady. And Diggs has it. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
To throw is Brady. It's caught. This is right. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's good for a Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Brady. He finds his man, complete. That's Moss. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 44-yard line. From the gun, it's Brady. Amendola's got it, complete. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
From the 41, here's second and 6.
It's now second and 6.
Brady to throw again. And this is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the night.
And the Patriots have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it ends with a New England touchdown. And it's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time.
Now Roethlisberger. There's a nice move. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one good for 37 yards.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 35-yard line. Here's Roethlisberger. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he's going to take this down close to the first as he's brought down at the Patriots' 27.
92 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. 3rd and 2.
They go play action now. Roethlisberger.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
From the 5, 2nd and 4.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A a 5-yard touchdown.
And the Steelers stretch this fourth quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. An important score there, CD, and now an important extra point because it would make it a 3-score game.
Love the math there, and at this point in the fourth quarter, look, we all need next-gen stats, right? We all use them, but we don't need them here, do we? Because that means it's almost a certain victory.
Extra point right down the middle, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Another go around now for the Patriot offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Throwing now is Brady. This is White on the screen. That one a first down pickup of 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Now Brady. Wide open, Gronkowski. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Again, they'll throw with Brady. Over the middle, it's Amendola. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Brady. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Amendola, the man in motion left.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. It's caught outright, Amendola. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. What a methodical drive. This is turning out to be that time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. Here's Brady to throw. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field.
And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these highlights. A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been sharp right from the outset.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead.
And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
Roethlisberger. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it, and he will bring it back to the 4-yard line.
It's such a costly interception, nearly a pick six, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
He'll get that out to the flat to White.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Play action. Now it's Brady. And Gronkowski hauls it in for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Patriots take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long.
And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
2nd down and 6 now. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Then with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Now a short pass pulled in by Washington.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
I can hear it right now that most people in our business are saying, why aren't they running the football? But I happen to agree with this strategy. They've had success all game long. I don't think they should go away from it. Too often, teams go into that protect mode and end up giving away the football. This team has stayed aggressive, and it's working out for them.
And the knee is taken for the Steelers out of the victory formation. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for the Steelers, they continue to roll as the win gets them to 12-2 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for New England, it's a loss that could hurt come playoff seeding time as they fall to